All these years in the business, and I'm back to doing a kitchen table repair. My bench is taken up by that 64 twin reverb right now, and I'm actually cooking dinner, and I need to keep an eye on things. But a friend brought me in his crate Palamino, and I'd done some work on this in the past, always a bunch of minor stuff, and I opened it up and saw the problem pretty immediately. Remember that blue voodoo last week? Same issue here with the ground. Wires, the little two wires just get held down by a screw, and that screw is missing, and this was rattling around inside the board. So I'm going to put that back together real fast. That's just a staggeringly bad way to make a ground in an amp, but it's all tight. I made sure all the other screws are tight, and I'm going to give it the secret recipe to help keep it that way. Yep, it's the return of the red nail polish. And I did on the others and on the board. Keeps the screw from wanting to be prone to vibrations. And if I ever need to remove it, a little acetone on a Q-tip will make it go away. And, you know, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. All right, so with the ground redone, I'm testing it out the next morning. And let me show you the faults I have found. As far as the clean sound goes, pretty good. The reverb seems, if you didn't know what was going on, you'd think the reverb was just very weak. Because it's there in the background. What that actually is the vibration of the tank when the speaker is going. The reverb return is working, the reverb's input is not, so it's probably a problem in the tank. I'll ask the owner if he wants that fixed. He may never use reverb, in which case, why spend the money? The only other issue I see here is in the overdrive. The overdrive level pot has some areas where it cuts out. It's a lot better now than it was when I first fired this thing up. So I think just moving the pot has helped. So it may just need to be cleaned. So I'm going to clean that pot, make sure all the hardware is tight on those knobs, and ask the owner if he wants the reverb fixed. Not bad little amps, really. Just need some TLC once in a while. And the construction quality is rather fragile, but you know, I certainly have seen worse from much more expensive amplifiers. Well, crap, I spoke too soon. I noticed that the mids pot was cracklier than others, and in fact, it's free spinning. You can hear that noise. That's the stuff inside the pot, just breaking through the part that's supposed to hold it in place, stop its rotation. And this knob had been heavily glued in place with some nasty, it looks like hot glue, but it's stiffer than that. Anyway, I'll get that out. The issue being that while this is a 16 millimeter pot, and I can use a regular alpha, the actual shaft, the spline part, is smaller in diameter than the alphas. The alphas have a 6 millimeter, and this is like a 4. And I have not found that in my initial searches, but I'm gonna keep looking. If I have to use the 6 millimeter alpha spline, this has just got plastic inside of it. You can't really see in the video, it's just black plastic. And what I have found in the past is you can just get a spare pot and heat up the shaft really hot with a soldering iron, and then just mash that down onto it, and it will sear itself into the black plastic, make new ridges of the right diameter and size. And sometimes you have to help it out by removing a little bit of material with the drill bit first, just to enlarge the opening, then force it down on the hot, let it cool, and then you've got a new knurled push-on knob. It's a lot of work to do for one of these. Worst comes to worst, we get an alpha in here and a non-matching knob, because no one will see it from the audience. And at the end of the day, it is just, you know, that's a great Palamino. It sounds good. It's fairly reliable for now. And, you know, this is not me being a snob, but there's only so much money you want to put into an amp like this.